Okay, ramblers, let's get rambling. What's up, everybody? It's Mark here once again with another Mark's Comic Haul. Now, this is actually more of a new comic book day, me going to the store because I had been putting off for a couple weeks going to the store. So I'm basically just going to do a quick little run through what I picked up at my local comic shop. I was a little bored. I can't sleep. I'm anxious, waiting for free comic book day this weekend. So, just going to go through some of what I picked up at my shop. But I did want to do a quick little follow up. I posted a video on my birthday on Monday from an eBay purchase that I made. And at the end of that video, I brought up a comic book to you guys that I wanted to make sure you were aware of, that a buddy of mine had put out, called Night Owl Society, which, this is what happens when I don't put it in the bag and board. This is Night Owl Society. And the main reason I wanted to bring this back up again is because I don't think I was initially aware, or I guess I just hadn't seen them, but there's actually some variant covers that they did for Night Owl Society that are kind of cool, and I wanted to show those to you. This book came out last week, so not Wednesday of this week, but last week, and it's from IDW. It's, as I understand, it's selling pretty well. I think there's actually talk they may even go into a second printing for it, so if you see it, you may want to pick it up. And I think they only made like 5,000 of them. It's not a huge print run. So just a cool indie book. But this is a exclusive cover they did for, I guess, Dallas. And it's available in certain Dallas stores. I think Collected has a series of stores. I think it's available there. I don't want to misquote and tell you the wrong stores. But anyway, this is the Breakfast Club homage Night Owl Society, and this is the reunion ball tower, which is indicative of Dallas. So that's what kind of makes it the Dallas variant. I don't know if you can make that out in the background. Anyway, that's kind of cool. So I got one of those, and I'll tell you why that's cool in a minute. This is the Joe Eisma Night Owl Society variant. Joe Eisma is the artist of Morning Glories at Image. He's also now working on Riverdale at Archie Comics, and he's done Flash for DC. I actually really like this variant a lot. So, and Joe's a local guy, so I'll probably get that signed. But what's interesting is that this is the retailer incentive variant. So I think these are one per store. But the Dallas variant, this one is actually, I think it's one for every 10 copies was produced on this, or something like that. I don't remember. Anyway, supposedly this one is really rare. This one's like, I think there's only like 500 of them in existence. So if you can find those, it's kind of a cool book to have. And I don't think they're going for crazy money. You could probably pick them off eBay. All right, so stuff I picked up that was in my box. I've been picking up all these whenever DC puts these out. These are called the Unwrapped editions. This is Jim Lee Justice League. And what these are is they're hardcover collections of books by various artists, but they show you like just the raw form of the artwork. So you can see like the pencils and see just how detailed Jim Lee's pencils get. Pretty cool. So, and I've been picking all these up. They're pretty cool. And they're not terribly expensive. I mean, this is a $40 hardback. So, very happy with those. This is Justice League of America number 5. I think this came out last week, but I hadn't got it yet. And it's got my main man Lobo in it. This is the Doug Mahnke variant cover. This, I know, came out like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'm just now getting it. This is Suicide Squad number 16, the Lieber Mayhew, kind of an homage to the Alex Ross Joker Harley Quinn cover. Pretty nice. Apparently that book is like in demand now. Like they were telling me when I picked it up. It was a good thing you had that in your box, because otherwise you probably wouldn't find it. Okay, so this is Flash number 21. I think this came out last week, part of the Button storyline. This is just the regular cover. If anybody out there has the lenticulars of these, I need some. I need 2 or 3 of them, if at all possible. They're gone. Like, none of the stores have them around here. And one of the stores I went to, actually, there was an error with their diamond order, and they didn't get any of them. So I'm looking for like 2 or 3 copies of that because I've got a couple friends I'm trying to help out too. So if anybody has those, let me know. Maybe we can work out a trade or something. I just don't want to pay like silly eBay prices to get them, considering it just came out a week ago. And I'm sure there's probably still some out there. It's just around me, I'm not finding any. This is Flash number 21. This is the variant cover. I don't remember who did the variant cover, but just kind of a nice variant. I know this is like old news. These came out a week ago, 2 weeks ago, whatever. The Mikhail Janin cover, which is really nice. I love this reflection stuff going on there. All right, so now this is this week's stuff that we're getting into. This is Secret Empire number 1. I'm sure everybody's picking that up. I don't understand the overly passionate controversy that some people have toward this storyline. Like, there's people that are like, I refuse to read that because I'm insulted by the storyline and whatnot. You guys don't actually think they're going to keep Cap as a Hydra agent, do you? Seriously? I mean, come on. It's just making for an interesting story. It doesn't have to be anything more than that, really. I think people are being kind of silly with this thing. Batman number 22, the button, the lenticular. I did get this lenticular, so I was happy about that. But not the other. What did I do with the... Oh, man. Losing stuff. Well, I was going to show you, and now I don't know what I did with it, but... Oh, here it is. Speaking of lenticular, you may want to ask your comic shop if they got any of these, but this was a promotional thing they did for Secret Empire. Look at that. Kind of cool, huh? Change from Shield to Hydra. The people that are mad at the storyline probably really hate this. But this is just a little promotional ad thing. It's like a hard stock. It's lenticular. It's cool. Look at that. Oh, look, like really fast. It looks kind of creepy. It's crazy, isn't it? You will do exactly as I'm telling you to do. Anyway, those are kind of cool. So you may want to ask your comic shop if they got any of those. This is the Batman 22 Tim Sale variant. And then the Batman 22, just the regular cover. Batman Shadow number 1, Tim Sale cover. I was really happy with that. It's a cool looking book. I'm not too crazy about these Dynamite books, but some of them, every now and then, there's some that I really like. Like the James Bond stuff I think is great. Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider. I think there's several different covers on this. This is just the Mark Bagley regular one. He's going to be here in Dallas for a show in July. So, North Texas Comic Book Show. My buddy Chris runs that show. It's really good. If you're a collector and you don't like the hustle and bustle of the giant shows, it's a great show to go to. Harley Quinn number 19, regular cover. It's kind of fun. And, of course, the Frank Cho variant. I was behind on this. This is X-Men Gold number 2. X-Men Gold number 3. Which apparently, I guess number 2 at least has gone into another printing. Action Comics number 978. Just a nice Gary Frank variant there. And then this is the regular cover. 978. Apparently this is already sold out. Youngblood number 1. The new Youngblood number 1. This is the Rob Liefeld cover. I just got an email from Image saying they're going to release a second printing of that. And this is the Dave Finch homage to Rob's original Youngblood number 1 cover. And then this is just a cool looking book, Failsafe. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. Apparently it was not heavily ordered, so might be a cool book to have. So that's all I picked up from the local comic shop. But I did manage to pick up a few back issues that I thought were kind of fun. I got, oh, I forgot this one. This was Doom Patrol number 6. And I think this is a variant cover. At least I think that's what it said when I picked it up. Oh, I missed a few in here. Mighty Thor number 18. This is the Resurrection Cable variant. Alright. So that was all the stuff I picked up. Okay, so in the back issues, I managed to find a few things. This is, I've been wanting this book for a while, but I never can seem to find it anywhere. Green Lantern number 20. First Jessica Cruz. But now this is the digital, the combo pack digital copy, includes a digital copy. Apparently, I guess because this book, number 20, is already like in demand, this particular version is actually considered to be somewhat rare because they didn't produce anywhere near as many of these as they did the regular ones, and this was an $8.99 cover price. So there's not a whole lot of these out there. So first Jessica Cruz, and I guess a little bit cooler than the regular edition. I don't know. Anyway, it's in great shape. Angel Medina is going to be coming to Dallas Comic Show September 16th and 17th. Shameless plug. So I was hunting down some Angel Medina books, and this is Incredible Hulk Annual 16. This is actually Angel Medina art inked by Bob McLeod, so it looks a lot cleaner than what his stuff normally looks like. This is Incredible Hulk number 435, which was Angel's first Incredible Hulk issue. He did like 10 or 12 issues, I think. Anyway, that's a Gary Frank cover, but Angel Medina artwork. This, I was very happy to get. I don't know if you guys have seen this book, but I am shocked that this book is not worth a lot more because it's just such a cool cover. This is the Incredible Hulk number 441, but they did like a whole She-Hulk kind of takes over the book, and it's a Pulp Fiction homage with her and the Mia Wallace pose, and you've got all this great like Marvel stuff going on all around her. Just a great, really cool cover. And I had never seen this. I guess somehow this passed me by. And this is from a time when these books were not heavily ordered, so there's probably not a ton of these out there. The few that I have seen since I've been looking for it are pretty badly beat up. This one's in really good shape, so I was very happy to get that. And that is Angel Medina cover and art. And then finally, Incredible Hulk number 444, another Angel Medina book, Hulk with Storm and versus Cable. And this was, I guess, part of the Onslaught storyline that they were doing. This is called Onslaught Impact number 1. And so that's just kind of a cool book. If you like the McFarlane Hulk run, I would recommend looking for those Angel Medina issues. So there you go. That's it. Just nothing major, just some fun pickups there. Did I show you this? Did you see this? Look at it. Anyway, that's all I got for this week. I hope everybody's going to enjoy the weekend and have fun at Free Comic Book Day. Visit your local comic shop. Remember, without these brick and mortar stores, we wouldn't be able to hunt down those cool books in the back issue bins. So be sure and support your local guys. Shout out to Havoc Comics. Just started following them. Ms. Comica, Amy McLean, Aim High Comics, Kingdom Comics, Tito, of course, Seeking Near Mint. I enjoyed the live video today. That was fun. Mr. Rigamortis, Dr. Monchilla, Spidey Fan, who I think I'm going to meet this weekend at Zeus Comics for Free Comic Book Day. Solid 4, ST Bend, Comic Hijinks, Comic Crypto Castle Hills, Why Not Art, Open by Chance, J Punter 7, Watchman's Comics, QB Comic Addict, Alex the Comic Quarter, All About Comics, SBT Killerwood, Gizmo 17, The Comic Book Villain, The Chinnist, Fred Hall Direct Edition, and Sleepy Reader 666. If you guys are in the Dallas area, I will be out at Zeus Comics this weekend. If you just go to ZeusComics.com, you can find out more information. I'll be set up there with a BigFanboy.com booth. We'll be promoting Dallas Comic Show, and I think it's going to be a really fun day at the comic shop. So if you can, stop by and say hello, and I will see you guys next week, and I guess we'll all be talking about what we picked up on Free Comic Book Day, and I'm sure I will be absolutely exhausted. Again, if anybody has any of those flash lenticulars, please let me know. I could really use them. Right now, it's the only one I'm missing from that lenticular stuff, so Thanks, everybody. Have a good weekend. Happy Free Comic Book Day. Take care.